Can I fit that? Oh no. That's not adjacent to a street? What does that mean? Where are streets? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do streets work? I'm gonna try to build it up there. Uh-oh. I was hoping that it would then tell me. I didn't expect it to let me do it, and then I expected it to let me put it down, and then it would be like, you can't do that. Here's a tutorial on streets. Well, it cleared the floor out weirdly. Shit. Well, I'm short one. Wait, you can only put 5. Oh, it's a cookhouse. Right. Ooh, I can put the engineers in the cookhouse. Wait, can I just kind of skipped on the fact that I can make engineers work. I was like, they're not workers. What do I do with engineers? I'm like, you jackass. You didn't. They can still work normal worker jobs until I have a engineer job. This is the number of hungry people is the food icon. So 15 raw food per day, 30 at the hothouse. What is a hothouse exactly? Cookhouse does 2 food rations per raw food unit. So these create raw food, and that turns raw food into, you know, the rations people eat. Cookhouse prepares meals for people. It produces 2 food rations from 1 unit of raw food. Raw food's provided by hunters and hothouses. And what is a hothouse though? And is sometimes found by scouts during their exploration. When there is no food rations to be had, people will start eating raw food. That's not good. Definitely want to be making that stuff if I can. Let's look at the economy. View history. Oh, look at that. Coal gain, coal use. Cool. Right now it's on coal. Oh, there we go. There's the tabs. So cookhouse. That's the untreated civilians. Okay, so there's a lot of information here for when you need it then. So we have 100 food storage at the moment. We're getting 0 per day, so I need to deal with that because we're using 80 per day, which is going to be a problem soon. What do these 2 symbols mean? I'm guessing that's raw food and that's food ration, so I better get busy on the ration making or they're going to eat up all my raw food, which is less efficient. Everyone's comfortable at the moment. But I'm gonna have a time limit to make enough houses, and I might fail at that. So I may have made a mistake by promising that. I have to research Steam level 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I can't do range number 2, which means I don't have room for all the houses. I got myself. Yep, that means raw food versus food rations. I may have got myself into some trouble here. In that I think I need to cancel this tent. And instead I need to make a workshop. Yeah, we need technology. Without technology, I can't learn how to expand the base. And if I can't expand the base, then I can't make the house that they want me to make in order to continue. So that'll have to happen. It's gonna be a little harder to make people not homeless than I thought it was gonna be. But hey, we have a lot of coal. About 3 days of coal. Cool. Wood's doing good. Immediately paused the game to check out the new law. Find ways to battle hunger, sickness, and apathy. Is this just always the same screen, I think? Child shelters. Yep. That's totally what happened, isn't it? So, medic apprentices. Education is the key to our future. That's what I was thinking. Let's teach our children medicine, so they can help with the sick. After this, I always want to read that one. Children from child shelters will help at medical facilities, raising their efficiency. Or engineer apprentices. Children from child shelters will help at workshops, speeding up research. Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children engineers so they can help with new designs. So do I want to go So I've already said let's not make them laborers, so now I need to choose. Do I make them help with medical stuff, or do I help them make them help with research? Which, like, now they're just children hanging out, being nice, helpful apprentices, right? Interesting that this is binary somehow. Anyway, I don't think it's time to be looking at that yet. And nobody's died yet, so let's not look at that yet. Food is probably a priority. How do I... Right, I was trying to think, how do I make the generator things faster? But that's not this. That's not a... You do that at the technology thing. That's separate from the laws. Then maybe I should do child engineers. They can help out with research, which I'm kind of probably late on at the moment. And we can just learn everything, I hope. Children will learn engineering in the shelters to help with new stuff. Yeah. We're gonna be an intellectual society. Let's see how fucked that gets. I need engineers desperately. So where are my current engineers? 5 of them are in there. Let's see. All engineers as fast as possible. Close at this time of day. Oh goody. Research goal not set. Well, let's work on that. How do I do that? I think the people have to go there first. It's currently almost... Yeah, it's nighttime right now. Look at that sun going across the crater. It's kind of a neat look. Cookhouse. Let's see if there's something I have to do manually here or not. Cookhouse will provide 4 food rations from 2 raw food. Okay, that's a weird way of saying 2 food rations for 1 raw food. Unless that's the rate at which it creates food per day, which would suck. That's the storage. I assume engineers are good for the cookhouse, but I honestly don't know. Workforce. I think there's just... Oh yeah, that's a new one. Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. So you can boost research speed by building several workshops. 1 workshop is normal speed, 2 is 30% faster, 50, 60. So it does not go up fast. First you gain a 30% boost, then a 20% boost, then a 10% boost. Severe diminishing returns, but that speed could be the difference between weeks or days of research. Research is grouped in tiers. You have to research a tier upgrade before you can start researching technology for that tier. Researching each topic costs resources and takes time. I'm gonna be wrong about my promise, aren't I? Because it can take so long to deal with this stuff. Some buildings, such as medical posts and the workshop, require intense mental labor from the people employed there, and as such they can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labor. Children can't be employed at all initially. Checkmate, game. You can check your workforce distribution by clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner. Because right now, I can help with the children at the engineering locations at the very least. Social class, that's saying what rank they are. Oh, the Hunter's Hut only employs workers. Okay. The cookhouse can be both. Hunters only do workers, where workshops only do engineers. Or children in my case. Well, I don't know what to do with the children yet. This is going to be interesting. No children in shelter. Well, I assume they're home now. Yeah. I need to make a hunter house, but I need to research outward in order to be able to expand my base. I think that guy had good advice when he said that listening to the people might not be the best call, because it seems like building homes for everyone might not be the best priority at the beginning, when there's just not space for all those homes. Still have 20 homeless people. I might have to destroy a home to build more stuff just for the inner circle until I can even research having a second circle. Anyway, fast forward time, I think, until 5 a.m. I think there's nothing to do for now. It's interesting how the real-time element basically doesn't exist. I can be completely... I probably will spend like half this playthrough completely paused and then move forward in massive spurts of speed. How do I research goal? Yeah, it's on. It has 5 workers. Add new, oh, there we go. Add new research. You dummy. Steam hub. When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each active steam hub consumes 3 coal per hour. Oh boy. So that lets me expand outward, but it gives me a problem where I can't do much better. Ah, Jesus. I can expand the heat into a specific location at a significant cost. Heaters. Allows the use of heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each heater raises a workplace's temperature by 1 level and consumes 1 coal per hour. That's... Alright, so that the entire thing costs 6 right now, so every cost here is a significant change. Drawing boards. Use 8 hours to go up by 50 wood. I'm sorry, 8 hours and 50 wood will give me this whole tier, which I can't even look at yet. That's what I want, is the generator range upgrade. But I can't get that unless I get this first. Oh, there's a lot going on here. A coal thumper. Allows you to build coal thumpers. Looks like this is how you mine coal, yeah. Faster gathering. Gather coal faster and steel and wood. 15% faster. Hunter's gear. So there's a whole dedicated food, health, and shelter tab. I think what I'm gonna want to do is start with drawing boards, because I need to increase the range of the generator. I think I'm gonna have to make some people homeless. I think it was a mistake to build all those houses, and I shouldn't have made that promise. I'm probably gonna hedge my bets a little bit more in the future, and I feel like I'm gonna suffer the consequences of having overpromised in this case. But I think I need to get rid of some houses so I can build the hunting lodge. What buildings do I not have yet? Because I think this internal circle is going to have basically all of them in order for us to function. I don't have a medical post yet either, but no one's gravely sick yet. But I should probably create a medical post before they become gravely sick. So that might be the next step. We have a cookhouse, but not a hunter's hut. A gathering post. The gathering... I don't know if I fully understand the point of the gathering post, because they can already gather. It might be a location-based increase thing. But yeah, I need a hunter's hut, which is this... how big? I don't have the wood for it. Alright. Sorry, guys. Oh, don't make me click on a person on accident. That makes me feel sad about the homelessness I'm creating. Oh well. Let's fast forward a bit until the workday starts, and also when those things are both gathered. Alright. At least we're still alive. No one's that lucky. We can keep going like this for a while, I'd say. Yep. Sorry about the homelessness, guys. I'll work on that. Yeah, we need a hunter's hut so the hot house... I mean, sorry, for the cookhouse to work. This is a clusterfuck. Hunter's house. And then a medical post is probably the next project. What was that? Oh, that's me securing the food situation. Cool. 25 wood, that's gonna be a little while. People from our convoy. With basic resources secured now, we can try to rescue people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. That's a work in progress. I think we're gonna have to wait for that one. Technology tree progress is right there. Oh, right. You're gonna need people that work here. What's that one? That's more wood. It's just a handful of... This is a smaller amount of wood. Let's stop doing that one. I think steel's worth doing still. I'm gonna have to See, that's wood and wood. I'm gonna reduce this one down to 5. I think we need to go all in on hunting before we straight up don't have anyone to get food. They want me to build a beacon so I can rescue people. That'd be great, because more workers would be a severe help, especially since I'm not doing child labor. Where is the child part happening anyway? Are they just... Oh, they just increased the efficiency, right? Let me take a look. I don't want to sign a law, I just want to look at the thing again. Yeah, it speeds up research, which means I don't have to make another... I don't necessarily need to make another workshop, although a 30% increase on research speed on top of the bonus I'm getting from the children might mean that we get some really fast progress with the stuff. Can I view the buffs on this thing? The children are not listed as workers. I'm just trying to find the evidence of how the children are helping here, and I don't know if I can find any more information. It just says I have 100% research rate. It doesn't explain how the children are helping exactly. Oh well. Hunters. Hunters leave the city to hunt in the Frostland for food. They work from 6 to 6. Initially, they bring up to 15 units of raw food from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase hunt yield. So they're all night workers, so the people I just pulled out their shift to become hunters might not have the happiest time as they convert over. But at least I'm setting up the basics here now. Where's the beacon in here? Oh yeah, I straight up don't even have technology for it yet. The beacon. So we need to research this in the first place. Take 7 hours and 10 wood to research, and that lets us find more people. There's a lot to cover in here. Neat. Also, I just saw that. Build street. The first time I'm seeing this feature. So that's how I build more people. Build more people. That's how I build more houses, but it creates the problem of being outside of the warmth, I believe. How much does building a street cost? I'm not super sure. I also think but now that I'm learning how streets work, it may have been a mistake to dismantle one of those houses because it wasn't entirely necessary if I can expand outward. Although as I push outward, there'll be a sickness problem. It's hard to judge what the temperature's going to be like out here, but they're comfortable here, so I might be okay if I go out one. I may have massively misjudged how that situation was going to go. See, I need 4 houses. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's the wood cost there. Can I just build a street out to the location? Does that make them get around faster? Interesting. Are they building the streets right now, or how did that work? Did the streets just get instantly built without you actually sending people there? I'm a little confused by that. Oh well. Yeah, I made a mistake. People are gonna be pulling their hair out watching this, aren't they? That's another 10. Are those the recommended intervals for putting them in, I think? There's like these outlines everywhere. Suppose I can put it right against the other building to maximize space usage. So I need to build 2 more of those to keep my promise. And it has to be today if I'm going to make it. Oh boy, we'll see about that. That's another 10. If I can keep my promise, I will be psyched. Is that the timer counting down? 6 hours left! How much does it cost? How long does it take to build things in the first place? I'm so not gonna make it, despite everything, aren't I? What is that? People from our convoy. Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. It's just a reminder. Child shelter, a note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see that things will be different. Oh. We're from a society where child labor was normal. It was the right thing to do. Hope will rise slightly. That's, interesting to learn about our previous society, I suppose. One last tent being built. Not adjacent to a street. Well, shit. Based on the spacing, I should put it there. That should work. And they're ranked as livable, so there's that. What time is it? 13. They might be able to build it in time, they might not. I'm going to decrease the workers on coal for a little bit so they can help with construction as this last bit of time ticks down. I would love to finish this project in time for the promise to work out. Oh boy. I think it's gonna work. We're good. I'll put them back on their previous job as soon as that's over. What's this? They're out of raw food completely? They're literally out of raw food. Right, because the work happens tonight. I can't do a lot about that. There's 9 are hungry, 0 are starving. That's not the biggest problem yet. I'm gonna ignore this problem for a moment and hope that it goes away as a result of everyone doing hi. Cool, drawing board was researched. Oh, the entire tier is... Oh, cool, you unlock that tier for every row. Awesome. Range upgrade. Yeah, I'm brutally aware, by the way, right now, that of the fact that I was so afraid of the range, because they give you like this yellow circle, so it looks like the heat doesn't go that far, and there's an intuitive idea that every circle of range would be affected by you upgrading the range by 1 circle, right? That's a reasonable way to interpret the video game. But then once I put buildings there, suddenly those areas are also heated, so the heat, the insulation of the buildings or whatever, leads to the range being further than you think it's going to be. So my motivation here was actually a little not accurate. That's fine. Learning curves and all that. So this lets me extend the zone. Oh boy, that doubles the use of coal. Well, now that I know this is less necessary, I'm actually gonna get the beacon upgrade next instead. We have the wood, we're good. The beacon itself is gonna cost all that stuff, but the research is just this. So I need to start gathering steel next if I want to be able to actually make the beacon. Just letting these people finish this. Come on. 2 hours. No workers on this wood crate. Everyone helps with the building. I'm going all in for just now. Until it gets finished. Come on. 2 hours. We're gonna make it. Yeah! Shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved with a roof. Even a flapping one over their head. Hope rises. Fuck yeah, it does. I can't wait for the first, like, horrible storm to ruin everything after all I've built. Hooray. Alright, so no workers here. We do maximum wood. Maximum steel. Maximum... Am I out of workers for coal? Shit. Little less steel. Maximum coal. Definitely want to be all in on coal. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. What's the breakdown here? What's the 15 workers there? Oh, there's the 15 hunters. So we have 15 hunters, 15 coal workers. We have 10 people working on steel, 15 people working on wood, 5 at the cookhouse, 5 at the engineering place, and that's the entire population. Even the children are doing something, just not working, apparently. However they define that. Alright, at this point I think I just wait, then. And just be happy I succeeded at that goal. For now, I can't build the beacon until the research is done, so yeah. Gonna fast forward until something shows up I should click on. Weather changes. The temperature in the city is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days that is shown in the right... Oh, shit. And to the right of the temperature on the top of the screen. The thermometer icon indicates the direction the temperature change. Hover the mouse over it for details. Oh, goody. Learning new things I should have been looking at. When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold. Yeah, I'm guessing tents aren't amazing. To see all the factors affecting temperature in a building, hover the mouse over the thermometer icon in the panel. Oh, shit. Temperature will drop 2 levels. I'm about to get hurt over the whole me expanding thing, aren't I? Alright. You know what? Let's go, I'm gonna cut back on wood. We're gonna go back into coal again. And hope for that. Because I could use... look at all the food rations we got. Okay, so they ran out of food to turn into rations, but they do have more to do right now. Oh, that means... That means y'all aren't even fucking working right now. Boom. Get over there. If there's no food to turn into rations right now, then they should be working on coal anyway. I'm letting them sit there. Now it's nighttime, and here comes the blizzard that's going to wipe everybody out. Great. I can't do anything because it's nighttime, so we're stuck with what we got. Hope the, oh no, I'm getting hunters for the first time, and they're going to be going out at nighttime during the first temperature drop. That's probably bad. Oh, great. 3 people are gravely sick because I still haven't built the... Shit, I forgot to build the medical facility. You idiot. You lost track of it along the way. 25 wood. What happens if I go back on our promise? Like, yay, can you build all these things, please? Psych? Sorry. Does that take back the reward, I wonder? Because I'm gonna have to dismantle this so that I can, make a medical facility because I'm an idiot. I knew there was a freaking reason I left that open. God damn it. Alright. It's fine. Just please build that. Please build that so my people stop dying, because I forgot. The moment I get more wood, we'll have the next thing going. It's fine. What happened to our hunters? Yep. Oh god, I don't like the screen doing that. Oh, they usually take 12 hours. Okay, so they're just not done yet, and then they'll come back with 15... They're gonna come back with 15 raw meat, which turns into 30 rations. Cool. I'm a little panicking right now. Alright, so how's the temperature looking? Fuck me. Okay, so chilly just has a low risk of being ill. Cold has a moderate risk of being ill. They're not totally screwed yet, but yeah, all these people out here are worse off. I don't know how much I can do about that right now. This is going to be interesting. Hope I don't freeze to death on duty. So do I, buddy. I can introduce a new law. So that's a dead end for now. I think I'm gonna go sustain life. I don't want to amputate everybody that's sick, but it's gonna take time for me to get the medical stuff done. Oh boy. Oh boy. The gravely ill will be kept alive in medical posts. Nobody's died yet, have they? Those numbers look familiar. Okay. I think so far no one's died. I want to review the medical thing. That's they stay in care houses, right? They can be cured in an infirmary, but I need to be able to make an infirmary. Right now I can only make a medical post. Yeah. Let's learn about upgrades. Should be in food, health, and shelter, right? Medical post upgrade, infirmary. This heals people 10% faster, but that unlocks the ability to get the infirmary, but I also need drafting machines, which is lots of wood and steel. But the faster I get that done with, I can skip past this whole part of having to deal with sick people, because the infirmary should be able to cure them, hopefully. But this increases raw food. I might want to research that one next, just because that'll increase our food supply. I am going to panic a lot in this one, aren't I? Oh, there goes discontent. Great. I suppose it's better than letting them die. Yeah, I'm just working on people not dying, dude. Right. Shit. I'm gonna have to undo that whole engineer thing because somebody has to run the medical post now. I should get that beacon thing going because I need humans to run all my things. Hey, discontent dropped. What happened? Did someone die? No. I don't have any gravely sick people anymore. 3 people are sick and 0 people are gravely sick. Is that how much better things got just off the bat? Are they that cured already? God damn. That's impressive. Generator override, what are you saying? In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100%, the generator will explode. That means we lose, right? Like the game, we just lose. Is there a save feature? Hi. Hi. Just thought we should probably save. What am I doing? It's not really a great save name, is it? Oh, cool. It's dated and all that. So there's that at least. Hi, generator. How you doing? Heat map's not looking great. So we may want to heat things up, but it sounds dangerous. Generator will explode and the game will end. That makes it very clear. We are in cold mode, so maybe I should try that. I'm scared. I think I'm very reasonably scared right now. Alright, well, it's going slow. This should increase my heat map to a more familiar thing. That kind of undoes the negativity. Fuck. It says coal pile depleted. So these do just run out. Wait, that one's depleted? Or is that one depleted? Oh, the one... Alright, this one's just gone. Okay, so that one should maximize then. Okay, so the coal is going to run out completely, which means that I very much need to worry about getting the actual mine going, because just picking the crap up off the ground is not going to work ultimately. Oh boy. These percentages are just efficiency percentages though, right? Yeah, that's not how much is left. But that one looks like it's about to be running out too. If that's what the 6 means. Great. The cookhouse. We're still doing great on a food ration, so I'm not that worried about converting everything immediately. I'm kind of content to let things go on their own for now. But yeah, I'm gonna overdrive for a while in the hopes of cutting down on the people that get sick during this era. And I'm waiting for the temperature to rise. Because right now it's down 2 levels. It's going to go back up 1 level. Which affects how this whole map works, basically. Oh god, what happened? Beacon researched. Hi. Are we that low on wood now? Oh. The wood crates are depleted. Okay. Back to that one then. The beacon is researched. More scouts. Ah, more people can do the beacon thing. There's a lot going on around here. This lets you create entire structures. Coal thumper. I need those in order to actually mine these things in the first place, right? That's the structures I need. Oh boy, I am spread thin in a terrifying way as far as what I should prioritize. Should I go for the coal thumper? It creates a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday, enough for 2 gathering posts. And then I can have tons of coal at that point. I don't have the. Oh, I do have the wood to research it. I don't have the wood for creating it when I'm done. We're out of wood, yeah. So the beacon I want to make. But the problem is it costs, yeah, 20 wood, 35 steel, neither of which I've accomplished yet. Great. My economy is going to be spread pretty thin as a result of my not being awful attempts, which I might regret. So I have 102 standard meals. We use 80 food per day. I have 100 rations. That's gonna deplete quickly. We're gonna have a food problem. What's palliative care? I might have to Google a word. Yeah, I'm sitting here wanting to go faster into coal delivery, but there's so many other things going on here. Did I already commit? I already committed at this point. You can abort. What does that do? Do you just lose everything, or? No, you get the research back. Okay, I can change my mind. Good. Good. Because I think I want more. I think I need more hunting, or the hothouse. A few hardy crops can be grown here. 30 raw food per day. That's what I need. A hothouse. It's a greenhouse. I get it. I was like, what the fuck is a hothouse? I was just genuinely not sure what that meant. I am so spread thin right now. What's our economy on coal? I might have to cut back on that. Our coal's pretty good, actually. I don't want to turn it off entirely, so let's be careful there. But I need more wood so I can research hothouses.